I have an amazing story for you. A story that shows how one small accident can change a person's whole life. Imagine this. You are driving in a very fancy car, a Bentley with a powerful engine and shiny hood. Everything seems perfect until suddenly an unexpected event happens. In one split second, the Bentley hits a girl's bike. But before you think, that sounds really bad, listen closely. Because in that quick moment, the driver sees something very unusual around the girl's neck, a little necklace that sparkles like magic, and that sight changes his life forever. Stay tuned as we explore every detail of this story, the drama, the funny moments, the technical facts about cars and safety, and a lesson that you can use every day. Let's start this journey together. It was a bright, sunny morning. The streets were clean, and birds sang their cheerful songs. Mr. John, a man who loved his luxurious Bentley, was driving to work. His Bentley, you see, is not just any car. It is a symbol of style and power. Every time he started the engine, the deep rumble of the car made him feel proud and strong. Mr. John often thought that a fast car could take him anywhere, and that his car's power was the most important thing in his life. But today, fate had something else planned for him. As Mr. John drove slowly on a quiet street, a little bike came into view. On that bike was a young girl with bright eyes and a gentle smile. She was riding carefully, but suddenly she lost control. In a blink, the Bentley bumped into her bike. Now you might be thinking, oh no, that sounds terrible. And it was serious, but it was also the start of something very special. In the chaos of that moment, Mr. John's heart started racing. He stopped his Bentley as quickly as he could and jumped out to see if the girl was all right. People nearby were shocked, and a small crowd gathered on the street. When Mr. John reached the girl, he saw that she was not badly hurt. What caught his eye was not just the accident, but something sparkling around her neck. It was a tiny necklace, and in the sunlight, it shined so brightly that it almost looked magical. He knelt down beside her and said, "Are you okay? I am very sorry about your bike." The girl, still a bit shaken, replied in a soft voice, "I'm okay, thank you." Then Mr. John's eyes went back to that necklace. He wondered, what is so special about this little necklace that shines like a star? The girl noticed his curious gaze. With a small smile and shining eyes, she said, "This is my lucky charm. My grandmother gave it to me. She told me that it holds a secret that can show us how to be kind and brave, even when things go wrong." At that moment, something amazing happened in Mr. John's heart. He began to see that maybe life is not just about fancy cars and quick drives. Instead, sometimes a small, simple object, like a necklace, can teach us deep lessons about care, love, and the hidden magic in our everyday lives. After the accident, instead of hurrying away or feeling angry, Mr. John stayed. He helped the girl up, checked if she needed help, and even made sure she was not hurt at all. The people around saw that he was kind and caring. While they waited for an ambulance to come, Mr. John and the girl sat on the curb. The sound of passing cars and the gentle breeze created a quiet background. Mr. John asked, "Can you tell me more about your necklace? What makes it so special to you?" The girl looked at him with a gentle smile. "My grandmother said that this necklace is like a secret key. It reminds us that even when the world feels big and scary, small things like kindness, love, and even a little bit of luck are what truly matter." At that moment, Mr. John felt a change inside him. He remembered how he always trusted his Bentley's speed and power. But now he realized that all that power could not protect him from missing the small joys in life. He thought, maybe I have been too busy showing off my car and moving too fast. Maybe I have forgotten that life is made up of simple moments that make us who we are. And so, that accident did more than cause a small mishap. It sparked the beginning of a new life for him. Now let's take a short break from the story to talk a little bit about this amazing car, the Bentley. A Bentley is built with a very strong engine. This engine is made of many parts like pistons, fuel injectors, and an exhaust system. Think of it like a team where every person has a special job. If one team member does not work well, the whole team can get tired or even fall apart. But Mr. John's Bentley was built to be both fast and comfortable. And here's a funny thing. Even though the Bentley is very strong and full of power, it cannot help you see the little, important things in life, like the magic of a shiny necklace. It reminds us that even the best machines must have a kind and gentle driver. Imagine you have a toy car that zooms around when you press a button. It's really cool because it goes fast. But if you are not careful and you bump it into your friend's toy, you might break their toy. Just like that, even the best car or the best plan can have a surprise if we are not careful. Mr. John learned that day that while cars are built with science and power, our hearts need care and love. It is a lesson that even the strongest engine cannot teach us on its own. After the accident, Mr. John began to think deeply about his life. He remembered a time when he was young and had a favorite toy, a little car that he raced around the block. Sometimes it would crash, but he would laugh and try again. That memory made him smile. He thought, maybe life is just like that toy car. We sometimes crash or face little accidents, but each time we learn to laugh and try again. He started to realize that every mistake could be a chance to learn something new. It could be a way to see life in a different light. In his heart, he knew that the secret of the necklace was not just about luck. It was about being open to change, learning from small events, and being kind to everyone around us. I believe that each one of us can learn from this. Sometimes we get upset when something small goes wrong. But if we look carefully, we might find a hidden treasure that teaches us to be kinder, more thoughtful, and more brave. Just like when you drop your ice cream cone on the pavement, it feels sad at first, but then you get another one, or you learn to share with a friend. Life is full of small lessons that build us up, step by step. After that strange day, news of the accident and the girl's shining necklace spread throughout the neighborhood. People started talking about how one small accident could open a whole new way of seeing life. Mr. John became a different man. He was no longer just someone who drove a fancy Bentley to show off. Instead, he started spending time with his friends and neighbors, helping out whenever he could. He even began to share his story on a little blog he created. In his posts, he talked about how a sudden accident and a small piece of jewelry made him understand that true strength comes from kindness and love, not speed or power. Soon, many people began to change their lives too. They listened to Mr. John's words and learned that each of us has a chance to fix our mistakes and grow. The story of the accident reminded everyone that even a clouded day can clear up and show the bright side of life. Every time Mr. John saw his Bentley, he remembered that day. He remembered the girl, her warm smile, and her magical necklace. And he knew that no matter how grand or powerful something might look, it is the small moments of care that make life special. So what can we learn from this amazing story? First, accidents happen, and they can seem scary at first. but sometimes they are little signs that help us see what is truly important. Like Mr. John learned, even a fancy car like a Bentley cannot replace the goodness in our hearts. The small shining necklace reminded him, and every one of us, that kindness, understanding, and love are worth far more than any engine's roar or any flashy car. Always remember life is full of hidden treasures. Pay attention to the tiny, brilliant moments. A kind word, a smile, or even an unusual necklace can change everything if you let it. Thank you so much for listening to this story. If you like this video, please hit that subscribe button so you never miss another amazing story that can change the way you see the world. Also, check out the video on the end screen where we dive even deeper into how small moments can lead to big changes in our life. I would love to hear what you think about this story. Leave a comment below telling me about a time when a little accident or unexpected moment changed your day for the better. Remember, sometimes a mistake is not the end, but the start of something wonderful. Until next time, keep your eyes open for magic in every moment, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.